Big help, Bethany.
Thanks.
I really appreciate you so much.
Thanks.
Do I tell you that every day?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Hi.
You're a blessed boy, Obed, to have such a nice sister. There he goes. He's still rubbing his legs. Do you like the lotion or do you not like the lotion? That's a big question. I think he does like it. Feels good, doesn't it? I mean, if I don't put it on, his skin gets all dry. I have to do it. It's a necessary thing. But, boy, I slather it on there too, don't I, Obed? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I put too much on there. All right. Mom's gonna go cook your food. All right, he can do it by himself there, Bethany, I think.
Oh.
Can he do it? 2 hands there, Obed.
Here, let's.
There you go.
There you go.
2 hands. There you go. Unless he wants to. He's pretty good. Obed, you're so funny. Bless your heart. Oh my goodness.
No, you're in
Well, today's the day. I'm getting the replacement for the bane of my existence over here. Very exciting. It's out with the old and in with the new.
I'll put this one right here so it does that little comment.
What are you doing?
Okay, so did you know that I'm getting older?
No.
Well, I
Please
am.
don't.
I know, but so
Please don't. Please
on
don't.
my mower, we have a lot of holes in our yard.
Yes, we do.
And then when I hit those holes, it like really hurts my back
Right.
on the mower. So I was able to get what's called a ZTR puffer, which is basically an air seat that's like, it pumps the seat up like a bus driver. And so I wanted one 2 years ago, but I was too late in the season to get it. Last year I couldn't get them because of the pandemic and everything was shut down. They couldn't get any compressor parts. I tried last year to buy one and they didn't have one. So as soon as I was able to this season, I went ahead and ordered my ZTR puffer. And so I'm gonna put it on my tractor
So that you can mow our yard.
so I can mow our yard because it's ready.
And then
Ready
when
to be
we
done.
have our landscaping done, which we're just in the very, very beginning stages of that, then
After
hopefully,
15 years
I
now,
know.
we're starting some of our landscaping projects.
right, and so hopefully that will solve our problems. Our whole yard might end up getting torn up eventually, but
Yeah.
that's going to be a ways off yet. But in the meantime,
Yep. So I'm gonna have a nice, hopefully a cushy ride. I still am gonna have to fill some of the holes, but
so it goes under the seat.
yeah, this is it right here. Yeah. So this is what goes in there. Uh-oh. There's the
Uh-oh.
parts. So it goes where you basically move the seat, and then this goes in between the seat and the tractor, and then it has a button. See, with a button. And that
So you can
button,
blow it up?
You blow
like,
it up, right?
Okay, kind of
So
like
it
Joel's
gets like a
cast.
bus.
Kind of like his leg boot.
Yep.
All right,
Exactly.
well,
So
carry on. Hopefully you'll have enough time to mow the lawn before it rains.
yeah, well, it's already rained, so
Well,
I have to wait till it dries.
honey, that's going to be a week.
Okay, well, I'll be ready when the time comes.
It's going to rain at
I'll-
10 o'clock. You can probably mow
I'll-
today.
No, I don't think so. It's too wet.
Jeez. So guys, I am standing in my closet right now and I'm getting ready to get it done very nicely. I'm having my contractor come back and he's going to build some things out for me and we're going to kind of divide it up and make it a big long hallway with different closets and we're going to get the organizers and all that stuff. But I got to tell you, it is, if I kept walking so that you could see the size of this closet, you won't even believe it. But we have lived in this house now for 15 years. And in 15 years, if you've been in a house that long, you need to clean your closets out. And you've got to like start to, pass things on and donate things. We've got a guy coming tomorrow, a junk guy that thankfully he does everything. He takes the good, the bad, and the ugly all together, and then they divvy it up. They go and they go through it and they figure out what gets donated to which organization. And they also will take like your hazardous materials, like your old paint cans and stuff. And so he's going to come and fill up a truck tomorrow. But I have been working on this closet already for several weeks. And I got a long way still to go. The longest that either Joe or I have ever lived in a home, either of us previously until this point, is 8 years. So we're here double the time. And after watching, one of our neighbors is moving out, and after watching that process now for over a month, truck after truck after truck, it gets to be ridiculous. And they have a small family and haven't been here half the time we've been here. So you know that we just need to do some of this stuff. But anyway, I'm going to keep walking in my closet. And some of you are not going to believe how absolutely enormous this thing is. It is humongous, which is why... And we've already gotten rid of a whole bunch of stuff, but it's it's huge and it's a mess, and we're gonna clean it. So you'll see how pretty it is when it's done. It's gonna be a while. He's not coming until June, but I hope I'm not showing anything embarrassing back there. But I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. Joe's working on this and the garage, you guys. Believe it or not, those of you who've been around for a while, you know how bad his garage is. But we just tend to just throw stuff where it can't be seen and get rid of it. And so the time has come, and we're real excited, but we've been working very hard on this. For me, it's kind of hard. The reason that I picked up the camera is because I had just gotten to a lot of my sewing machine, my fabric remnants, things like this. I used to sew a lot. And like a lot of the things in the girls' bedrooms I've made, like pillows and bed skirts and things like that. And we used to have a store. We had a doll store, collectible doll store, but it started out with me making rag dolls and selling them at craft shows and things like that. And so I've got all these remnants and fabrics and doll bodies and all kinds of crazy stuff around, really good sewing machines that just need a little bit of work. So hopefully that stuff will be a blessing to people. The remnants, I know there's a lot of quilters out there who like that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that my junk becomes someone else's treasure. We'll see, but I'm looking very much forward to having a nice, clean, organized closet.
You want thingamabobs?
I've got 20.
But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are.
Oh.
I want to see.
What?
Whoopsie. Dancing, walking around on those. What do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping,
Ouch.
dancing, strolling along down a... What's that word again?
Your mother's got gadgets and gizmos, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Who's its and what's its galore? Thingamabobs? I got plenty. Oh, Hannah.
So what is this gizmo?
Oh my gosh, well, this is easier than getting on a 10-foot ladder every time a light bulb burns out.
All right.
So I'm on this as seen on TV kick. Hey, some of that stuff really works, but this thing is good. This suction thing for light bulbs is really good. I don't know how to get this pole to... I did not know until just now that the pole extended. So I thought it was going to need both a ladder and this thing.
Yeah, but you don't, because...
Yeah.
There you go.
So you just... When you change a light bulb, the first thing you have to do is wipe the dust off.
So that it will
you do
suction.
that, and then you get it on the light bulb, and then you can put the suction on there, and then to release it, you pull this little string. It's so cool. and
Somebody
I've done-
thought of that.
I mean, I've done like 100 light bulbs with it, and it still works.
Without having to get out the ladder.
Without breaking a single light bulb. So there you
Wow,
go.
there
No
you go.
sponsorship here, but hey,
As seen on TV.
I see on TV.
And at Bed Bath & Beyond on the end cap.
Yeah. No, this we actually had to get through. I think we actually looked for this
Okay.
through Amazon. But
All right.
there you go. Long string too, Hannah.
Wow.
Do you care about these light bulbs, Hannah?
No.
Do you care if your mom has light bulbs?
Well, for you, yes.
They keep me busy, don't they?
Yeah.
As if I have nothing better to do with my time than
But
to
change
change
light
light
bulbs.
bulbs.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
All right.
We blind people don't need the light at all.
I know, and your mother's just, I don't know. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. I may not be able to get up.
Okay, so we're continuing our must-have gadget series.
In our spring cleaning,
And what do we have here?
I feel like I want to do my baseboards. All right, so this thing, you know you want to try it.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, we have a lot of housework around here. We like to make it as fun as possible.
Okay.
But no joke, I saw this thing, I'm out of breath now, on HGTV.
Okay.
So, on Hometown, yeah. So Ben Napier and his crew had these things, and I saw it.
They were cooking it, weren't they?
They were having a ball. And I said, I need that. Not only do I need it for like when I paint, well, I'm not painting anymore because now I have a contractor, but when I painted baseboards, oh my gosh. So padded for padded knees.
Yeah.
And it's a skateboard thing. Look at that. So now when I have a really long run of baseboards to clean,
Yeah.
right here.
You got
This
something
guy.
there, right?
Yeah. We should see if Hannah.
She can do that. She has learned at the shop to clean the store's corners.
No, but not on a
So-
skateboard though.
Not on a skateboard, but maybe she could do that.
So it says to,
There's no reason why she
You know.
couldn't clean these
Look, there's even a
baseboards and
place
these
here
corners, honey.
tools and
Really?
things.
I know, right?
Or if you're caulking or whatever.
All right, we're gonna put the link in. We're gonna put that on our Amazon store.
But you know,
I
when
think
you-
it's $39.
Well, when you're my age, the
I know,
hardest
right?
part about doing housework, it's not so much the getting down, it's the getting back up again.
And
So-
having to do that many times.
Yeah, so like
Right.
if I just roll along, I might destroy my floor. Well, it doesn't look like it's hurting the floors, but see, look, you just go along the baseboards.
Okay.
Hey, you know, whatever works for you, right?
Okay, so that's another must-have gadget, right?
Well, you're not kidding.
All right, there it is. Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome stuff. Hannah, do you want to try my little knee pad thingy?
That's a 10-4.
All right, well, come here.
Wonder
Here,
how this
it's
thing
right
works.
there. All right, get down on your knees. Okay.
Oh.
There you go. Now put each knee one in the little cutouts. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can scoot along the floor.
Okay.
Wait. Slow down. Come this way. And go side to side. Go side to side.
Oh.
You look funny, Hannah.
I know, right?
Do you think that if you were cleaning baseboards or something, corners, that you just learned how to do you think that you would use that thing, or would you just crawl on your hands and knees?
I would definitely use this.
Is it fun? Does it make the work more fun?
Yeah, it does. Oh.
It's probably good exercise too, the way you're doing that.
Yeah, it is. Ah!
Spin around, Hannah.
Whoa! Jeez! Ah! I'm probably breaking it, aren't I?
No.
Okay, good. Excelsior!
We might as well have fun with our housework, huh?
Yeah.
You're funny, Hannah.
Thank you. Nah. Uh-oh.
I should give you a mop while you're at it.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want me to film you, and they don't want me to film me in there either when
I
they're
know,
cutting.
it's the
They're cutting granite, and you're doing electrical stuff
I
on
know,
your
right? I don't
lawnmower.
I don't like doing electrical stuff.
It's scary. Okay, I'm not gonna watch you.
Well, I don't like doing electrical stuff.
I don't like watching you do electrical stuff, so bye.
I'm putting the battery terminal back on.
We're gonna clean our garage. We
Which
really
normally
are.
it's okay if it's a big battery, but in a small engine like this, everything is like touching together and close. I don't have the right tools.
Oh boy.
That's always a
Conundrum? A conundrum?
yeah, it is. And my seat doesn't quite fit right, so I'm gonna have to.
Are
put
you sure you
some
bought the
kind of-
right size?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just that I'm gonna have to put some kind of adapter on the seat eventually to anchor it a little bit better.
That's not just an excuse to get out of mowing the lawn.
No, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to, hobble along with what I have. So
Did I tell you that they can't hook up my steamer today?
I have thought that.
Because the electrical was all messed up, that somebody messed up, but it's understandable because it's a specialty appliance, so
And
they didn't
thought it
know.
was 240 and it's
No, they thought it was, well,
110.
yeah,
Original
whatever it
was
was, we
110.
don't have enough juice over there, so we have to get a new circuit. It's okay. We're patient.
like
Everything takes time.
doing this electrical stuff. It's right there. I could just tighten it, but I'm afraid to do it.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Circle is now a rectangle, just like that. Well, nothing's ever easy, and it's okay. We couldn't hook it up today because we have to run a new electrical line. And I guess because it's a specialty appliance, somebody didn't understand that they had to check that. And the drain is the wrong size. And so they're going to come back. They're going to make a new trim kit to fill this gap, where they're just going to extend the trim kit on the sides to fit better. And then we're going to put another faucet in over here. So it's going to take a while before Hannah can make her eggs independently. But this is going to be good, I think. It's a much nicer looking, much more low profile than the one we had before. So I think we're going to be happy with this. And it's progress being made. So was that better, having your little puffy seat?
Yeah, my puffy seat. So
Oh, it's a
not
cute little puffy seat.
Okay,
Make the
so
air go
Here's
again.
what I did. Because my back hurt when every time I hit a pothole. We have tons of holes in our yard.
Is that because you're old?
Yeah, I'm old and I have a bad back. So
Ah.
every time I hit one of these potholes or holes, it would just send, really pain up a lot of my back.
Yeah.
So I got what's called the ZTR puffer for my lawnmower. I put it on. It's taking
Because you
me-
do
it's
mow your
supposed to
own
be-
yard.
I do. It's supposed to only take 1 hour to install. It took me 3 weeks. First week was mechanical.
No comment.
Second week was electrical.
But you
Then
guys
I'll
can
get it.
comment. You guys can
You
comment.
guys can comment. And then third week was yesterday. I was able to finish up by putting the seat on top. So what this thing does, it's so cool. It's an air seat, ztrpuffer.com, not a sponsor.
Just out of curiosity, what does this have to do with the Six Blind Kids?
Well, somebody has to mow the lawn. And
Oh,
they
that's
won't
true.
do it.
Okay,
They can't
it's
do it,
kind of
right?
like my decorating, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Dad's excited about his new toy.
All right, so
can you
anyway,
tell?
what it does is it's a compressor and it fills up this. All right, let me get up here. I might have to start it. I didn't
It
wanna
fills
do
it with air. It's kind of like
I
Joel's boot on his
Okay,
leg.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it with the engine running because you wouldn't be able to hear it or see it, and I wouldn't be able to talk. So anyway, it does work.
Okay, so you can.
And anyway, I've got a nice comfy seat.
So with the junk guy coming tomorrow, and then next week we have insulation being put in. This space is over our garage, and so we've never been able to regulate the temperature. And when I say regulate the temperature, I mean it is like a meat locker in the winter. It is freezing cold, the same temperature as what is in the garage. And then in the summer, it becomes an oven. It's crazy. And so what we discovered is that there was no insulation at all ever put in our closet. And so we just recently completed the sidewalls of the closet. And then next week, they're coming to do the floors because our... it was, registering in the 50s, even when the temperatures were moderate outside. So it's crazy. And our builder, we had contracted for extra insulation, upgraded insulation. And so he must have thought we meant no insulation at all. So we've been fighting that battle for a long time. And finally we just decided, for our own sanity and our own comfort level, it's time for us to have insulation in our closet. And so one thing led to another, and we weren't going to do this for a long time, but since we were going that far, we figured we might as well finish the job. And so we're very excited about it. We have a cabinet guy making some custom drawers, and then because we share the space and we both get a little messy, my biggest thing is that I want it to be really neat looking. And so the organizers are going to have sliding closet doors in front all the way down. So it'll just look like a big long hallway. You'll see. A couple months, you'll see. Well, that's a pretty good pile of stuff for the junk guys. Some old bikes, some wheel rims. There's just all kinds of arts and crafts stuff. Jesse's old bed. There's pieces and parts to a trampoline. There's a bench that we never did anything with. An old sled. Tools that don't work. Oh, well, it's going to be great to get rid of this stuff, and it's the first step to cleaning our garage. Lots and lots of clothes. All those bags are filled with clothes to be donated. Lamps in there. Those are old paint cans. A saw bench that we don't use anymore because we bought a new one. Out with the old. Hopefully not in with the new anytime soon, because it'll be nice to have a nice, fresh, clean space. Well, you could almost get a car in there.
Almost got a car in here, right?
Again.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get our garage door fixed.
Yep.
Since it's
We
not...
didn't need it for a while. We had too much junk in here, right?
Oh my gosh, honey. I
know.
want us to...
It's a big start.
I want us to clean this mess.
It's a big job. But this was good to get all this stuff out of here.
15 years
I
of...
know. We still have some more to go, but
We have a lot
we can
more.
do that ourselves, I think. The big stuff was just too much.
Yeah, there were some really bulky... I mean, you had car mufflers and everything
I know,
else.
right?
They didn't really... I didn't feel comfortable filming them.
Yeah.
Really nice guys, though. Look, they even swept up the floor.
Yep.
And they texted me that they were going to be late, so I really appreciated their... it's just a local company, though, so...
Yep.
It's really interesting business.
It's all good. It'll go to a good place.
Yeah, they go
places,
through all
so-
of it and they donate it, you know,
They donate
according.
what they can and
Yeah,
recycle what they can, and
yeah,
so that's good rather than just taking it all to the dump.
yeah. No kidding, right?
So
And they know exactly how to dispose of some of that
Yep.
stuff, you know. So it's all
So
good.
this is one of those things that you don't ever get around to, right? And we've been piling up this pile for a while, and now that it's spring cleaning time, it's time to do it.
Yeah.
So next step is to
Well, and like I
kinda
said,
organize and do some more stuff here, and
Yeah,
half the rest of this will go at some point as well.
well, the biggest reason why we did it now is because they've got to cut the ceiling.
That's right,
To
for the
do the
insulation.
insulation for our
Yeah,
closet.
and we've got to fix the
And we have a leak in my tub, so
a tub leak that needs to be fixed.
so they need to have room to work.
Yeah, we have replaced couple of these windows in here.
And I have window washing scheduled.
Great, right after the pollen.
So
Right after the pollen
Yeah.
comes, right?
definitely.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's,
Well, this
it's
is a
constant.
big milestone. Glad we got it.
Yeah, I know. You know me, I just want to keep going.
I know, right? Throw everything out.
I'd be happy if it was just pretty
know.
and empty, but
I know. But when you have a
you
home and you
do
have to
need
fix
tools
it,
and you do
you
need
gotta do all
things,
that
and
stuff,
so what are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I think this is hilarious. When Obed gets out of the bath, I lotion him up, right? His legs and everything. So that's why he's rubbing on his pants. He only does it after I put lotion. But he was helping me put it on him. And I think I don't know, he just likes the way it feels or something. See, there he goes. There he goes. He's rubbing his legs. It's the lotion. He just loves the way the lotion feels. Or he doesn't love the way the lotion feels. One of the two, but it's a necessity. All right, buddy.
Let's go.
Let's go get some food, dude.
Is it sunscreen?
There he goes. It is a sensory thing. There he goes. It's so funny. I think it's hilarious. But